We're live, everyone, right? Oh my gosh, this one is one for the bucket list. Here I am, Neon, and here is my wife, my newly married wife, who I just married in this month, in the start of this month. So that's why I couldn't upload any videos. I couldn't even live stream my the former chapter that came up last week, even though there was a break week. I couldn't even like, live stream myself reading the chapter last week. So here's how busy I was. All right, so I would just like to have, for some preface, introduce my wife. So she is the love of my life, and I'm so glad that we are having this opportunity to live stream together. Hi, Eli DZ or Elids. Thanks for joining. Thanks for dropping by. I think that you've already read the chapter because in my sorry, in my YouTube home screen, I saw that you already uploaded a video on the new chapter. So I've got a cough. Forgive me for that. So as I was saying, the introduction of my wife, she we studied together in my master's in English program at Brack University. So she is now currently an English language teacher at an English medium school, and it's also an update because I haven't had the opportunity to announce it live on YouTube or even on a community post. Is that I have also joined at a university as a teacher, as a lecturer in English. So a lot of stuff's been going on, and actually the day after tomorrow is our reception, is our marriage reception. So yeah, you can see how busy we were. So I didn't even think that I could live stream today, but yeah, here we go. And sorry for my voice, I've got a sore throat. I will probably be coughing a lot throughout the stream, but I hope you enjoy, and I hope you enjoy her too. So Sanjida, so this is Sanjida, my wife. Do you have anything to say? Like, you're interested, like how excited you are, how you became a One Piece fan? Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm very excited, but for now, I don't want to talk anymore.
You're feeling shy, huh?
It's first time.
Yeah, it's her first time on camera. All right, so the chapter. So One Piece 1073 is Buckingham Stussy. Oh, Miss Buckingham Stussy. So I think I need to get this introduction out of the way because Sanjida, Elitz, you're seeing, I can totally see you as a teacher and a teacher power couple.
Oh, thank you.
So I don't think that you know Elitz, but we
Yeah.
we were in the mini reverie that we did, I think last month, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
You were
so
in the review.
yeah, he was one of those people, one of the YouTubers that really caught my eye, that I'm subscribed to now, and he also is very helpful.
Oh.
So I also showed you that in one of his videos he actually used some of my clips, and he shouted me out, and his
Oh.
yes, you remember?
Oh, now I recognize them.
Yes, so that is Elids. So
Oh.
yeah, Elids, we very much appreciate you and your comments. And oh, another thing is, Elids is saying that I am like a teacher, and that I sound like a teacher, that I see that he sees me as a teacher, but actually you should have seen him, how he speaks. He speaks so, like, it's like almost mesmerizing. He takes his time,
Okay.
but then he explains it so well. So I will show you some of his videos
Okay,
afterward.
looking forward to it.
Yes, okay. All right, so I think we will. Oh, before that, as I was saying, so Sanjida has not actually caught up to the manga. She has
Yeah.
almost caught up to the anime. I think you're in 900. I mean, what, 1033 or 4?
Yeah. 10:34.
1034. So you have watched up to, I think you haven't watched you haven't watched Nico Robbins fight yet, right?
No. I haven't watched it.
So you
But
have,
I'm looking forward to it to see the
yes.
devil form over again.
So you already know. So you've got
I
spoiled.
spoiled so much.
So she has already spoiled herself. So in some scenes, and she knows Gear Fifth, right? You know about Gear Fifth.
Yes.
And we also watched film Red together.
Yeah.
So she is spoiled somewhat. So that's why I am not feeling sorry that we are reading the chapter live, and she is going to spoil herself even more.
No, it's okay to be spoiled.
So
At least
yeah,
for me.
yeah, so she is
It's
about
okay for
50
me.
chapters behind, but she obviously knows most of the characters, and she also is a pretty big fan of One Piece, because she normally, when we see casual
But I
fans,
can't remember the name, so
but you are
yeah.
actually good at remembering names. Sometimes
Um,
I myself forget, but you have a good memory.
I don't think so because you know that I can't remember most of their names.
Well,
Like they're not the significant characters. If they are
hmm.
not very important or significant, I can't remember them.
But it's natural, but I think you are cutting yourself short. Hey Lucas, hi. So Lucas, this is Sanjita, my wife, and Sanjita, was also one of the people in the mini reverie that
Oh.
Bluff got did last month.
Mm-hmm.
So he is also very supportive. He shows up in my streams.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think we're going to start reading the chapter. Sorry for the cough. So 1073 is titled Miss Buckingham Stussy. So you don't know Sanjita, but actually Stussy is one of the members of CP0. She was shown a little bit in Big Mom's Tea Party.
Yes.
Do you remember her?
Yes, she was like a reporter or something.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
She was, but she was also her job was like she was known as the Pleasure District.
Hmm.
I mean the leader of the Pleasure District,
Oh,
and
and she
also
was like a noble lady.
yes, she has blonde hair and all.
Yes.
So in the last chapter, it was revealed that she is actually a clone.
What
Yes. So she from some of the
is that
theories.
clone made by Vegapunk?
Yes, from not
Oh,
only Vegapunk but also Mads. So remember
Mads.
Mads?
Yes, you were telling me that
Yes,
two of the Mads.
yes, yes. So
Like
Queen,
the queen,
Caesar,
yes, queen was like
and
in the
Judge, and
yes.
also Vegapunk. Those four, and also Stussy was there. But
Oh,
but
okay.
Stussy was a clone. Was the first human clone made by
Okay.
Matt. So you know that Judge made a lot of clones
Hmm.
in Whole Cake Island. We saw that there
Mm-hmm.
were a lot
Yes,
of
yeah,
clones.
yeah.
But Stussy was one of she was the very first clone ever made
Hmm.
by, at least in this century. Maybe in the Void century there were a lot of clones, but in here in the current time she was the
But she
first.
doesn't look like a clone because in the
Hmm.
like the ones we were uh in that
Be-
island. What was
hmm.
that?
Like Whole Cake Island.
Yes, that whole cake island.
It wasn't actually Whole Cake Island. It was Germa Double
Yes,
Six.
Dharma Double Six. So
Yes,
the clone was like a robot. They had no
they.
emotions.
Yes, yes, you're correct.
Like they were like programmed. They
Yes,
are like programmed to be walk
mm,
like this, talk like this. But
mhm.
Stasi had a like
She had a
freedom.
personality,
Yes, she
right?
had a personality.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
And you also probably don't know the Seraphim. Do you know about the Seraphim? Or you
Yes.
have spoiled yourself? So Seraphim are also, you can say, clones, and they are genetically modified,
Yeah.
engineered, like they're from the Shichibukai. They're Boa
Oh.
Hancock Seraphims,
Oh,
and
oh,
there
oh,
is
I'm
a
looking for it.
Jimbei Seraphim. There is a
Yes,
probably
I saw Jim the Seraphims and also
yes.
Luffy's.
No,
I don't
not
know
not
if
not Luffy
it's
Seraphim.
Luffy's or not, but I saw
No, it was a
poster.
fan
Oh,
post.
fan made. Okay.
So it's not canon yet. So okay, so let us start reading the chapter. So do you know this person? This is of course Vegapunk.
Vegapunk. Yes, I know him.
That head, oh my gosh, that forehead. So
Huge.
what's this? A tank? It looks like Usopp, right?
Usopp?
No, it's not
No,
Usopp, but
not Usopp. Like the nose
uh,
should be
even tall, even more
yes,
longer.
more tall. Like the Pinocchio.
Yeah,
I always
Pinocchio.
said that.
Yes,
So
and this tank looks like a brachio tank that was used by Chopper in Wano. Do you remember?
yes, yes.
Yeah, that, and it also fused with Frankie's like General Frankie to become General.
Yeah.
It looks like this. Oh, there is another one. It reminds me of that's again Metal Slug. Have you
So
heard of it?
they are like clones, like
No, not they. They are actual like troops.
soldier.
Yes, soldiers. But the
Okay.
clone is the first clone was Stussy.
Oh, to see.
Yes, yes. So
So they are also like clones made by Vegapunk,
who?
the militaries
No.
behind
Those are actually, I think, troops. It's not confirmed, but they are no,
troops.
most probably not clones because the first clone was made. It was Stussy or Stussy.
Stasi. Okay, whatever you say.
And her name is Miss Buckingham Stussy. So I don't know if you remember this. I myself did not remember, but there is a character called Miss Bakken, who is quote unquote, who proclaims herself to be Whitebeard's lover, and
Yes.
she is
And she had an ugly son.
ugly son.
Yes, so much ugly.
so so he is also one of the warlords.
What?
Yes, he is one of the warlords now, and he is said to be as strong as Whitebeard in his prime when he was young.
Oh.
So he's probably a clone as well. No, or else, how could he be as strong as Whitebeard when he was in his youth?
Oh, okay.
Weevil. His name is Edward Weevil. Do you remember?
No.
Okay, so he wasn't shown that much, but he Marco was afraid of him. Like he was saying that if he goes away from Sphinx Island, then we will may come again.
Is it that strong?
It was said that he was as strong as Whitebeard when he was in his
White
youth.
beard. Oh my god.
So his
Okay.
Yonko level probably.
Young. Oh my god.
Let me see if anyone commented. Oh yes. So Lucas commented, judges clones is less powerful, like less than Stussy.
Oh, okay.
So of course Stussy is very much well programmed because she was the
Oh,
first clone created by Vegapunk.
that's why. Yes. Now that.
Yes, and Lucas also said former warlord. Okay, so he is not the current warlord now. He's a former. So
Okay.
thank you for the correction. He's not the current
Former.
Shichibukai
That's
because
why. Because
he went against the
uh,
government's orders.
I'm sorry. What's that name?
Weevil,
Like
Weevil.
no, the Joker.
Joker? You
Like
mean Doflamingo?
no, not the clown.
Caesar Clown?
No. I'm sorry. I'm very
Okay.
bad with names.
It's okay. So if you remember, then do remind me.
The one that stay with Red Hat Pirate, like the Shanks in their childhood.
Buggy.
Buggy is the warlord, and
Yes,
then
Buggy is a current warlord now.
yes,
Yes. Oh, you mean Buggy? Yeah,
yeah.
Buggy is young. Buggy is actually a Yonko now.
Yes.
He was a warlord
I
before,
was going to say that.
but now he has actually become a Yonko.
Yes. How? Oh my god.
I won't spoil you, but you will see when you read the
Oh.
latest chapters.
Oh my.
Yeah, he's a Yonko now,
Okay.
Buggy.
Okay.
All right, so let's start. We are still in the cover page.
I
So,
thought Oda wouldn't show
Hmm.
it because he skips
oh,
a lot.
you mean how Buggy became a Yonko?
Yes.
Yes, but it's a hilarious scene actually.
Oh, okay.
So, and you don't know the details, I think, but it's actually very badass. So,
No,
Journal
I
Double
don't know the
Sixes,
details.
Cold Blooded Voyage, Volume 29, awarded the Ibel Peace Prize. So it's like Nobel Peace Prize, right?
Yes.
For developing the GP. What is the
What
GP?
is the GP? Yes.
It could be what? G stands for what? I don't know. GP flower, a flower that blooms in gun. Oh, so
Gunpowder.
G stands for gun. P
Gun.
for stands for powder. Gunpowder
Yes,
flower.
gunpowder.
I see.
Yes.
So how is that relevant to what we know about the Germa or what we know about maths? All right. So you see there are pictures being taken maybe, and there are flowers.
Yes.
So the tank is actually shooting the
That makes
flowers,
more sense
and
now.
it looks like flowers, but it's actually gunpowder.
Gunpowder, yes.
So it reminds me of Wano's. So you already saw it, like Rio. It is visualized. It is the imagery is like flowers, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. So Lucas says buggy for pirate king.
Pirate King. Oh my god.
Oh my god. So actually, I like and also
Yes.
hate Buggy because I don't like when he gets a lot of like these feats, but I also feel like he's very funny. I very much liked him in Impel Down.
Impel Down, yes. I agree.
So yeah, Elite says clown in Japanese is pronounced crown. Coincidence?
Crown.
Oh wow.
Coincidence.
Yes,
King
the like
Buggy,
the
crown
L and R,
pirate,
they are
yes.
pronounced very similarly. Do you know in Japanese L and
Oh,
R?
yes.
Yes.
I know
King
it.
Buggy the Crown Pirate. Oh my gosh. So that will also make sense. It's relevant. It's to the becoming the Pirate King event, right? Crown. Buggy the Crown. Oh my gosh. All right. So let's move on. So what's happening here? It's chaos. Lucci's reaction to betrayal. So in the last chapter, you don't know, but Stosi is actually was one of the. So my father calls. Can you just pick it up and can you go out of the frame and pick it up? All right, so Lucci's reaction to betrayal. This is a bitter pill to swallow. So Kaku is down on the ground, and Lucci. Okay, this is a bitter pill to swallow. So Stussy probably has a devil fruit similar to Dracula, right? Or maybe I also saw someone say that it's something like a succubus, like something's uh, like a being, a mythical creature that sucks someone's spiritual energy. Paper arts, heartbreak, all after image. Wow, this panel is so. Your instinct is to go for the kill. Oh my gosh, how strong is Stussy? Is she stronger than Lucci? What? This is surprising. Oh wow. This is interesting. This is interesting. Sanjita, come here. So I'll give you a brief about what happened in the last chapter. So Stussy, she was actually a double agent or maybe even a triple agent. So she pretended like she was in CP0, but actually she betrayed Lucci and the CP0 members.
Oh,
Do you know
okay.
Kaku? He was fighting
Yes.
Zoro. Actually,
Yes.
do you know?
Yes.
So when he was fighting Zoro, then
Kaku's
what?
nose is like a Usopp.
Even bigger than Usopp's.
Yeah.
And it's also square. It's so funny.
Mm.
Oda likes these
Mm.
comedy characters. So what I was saying is that Kaku was fighting Zoro, and then Stussy actually sucked Kaku's blood from his neck. So it's like probably she has something like a
Is she a
Dracula.
vampire?
Yeah, so like a vampire devil fruit or maybe a succubus. Do you know a
So
succubus?
I was like spoiled
Mhm.
where Stacy's picture and the caption was that she's like a Whitebeard's wife. Why is that?
Oh, I see, I see. So yes, so that's what I was saying. Miss Bakken, do you remember? She is Weevil's mother, and she proclaims herself to be one of the like mistresses of Whitebeard.
Oh,
Not
okay.
wife, but someone who she slept with.
Oh.
So maybe Whitebeard some one day or maybe someday slept with her, and she became pregnant with Weevil, and that's why Weevil looks like Whitebeard. But it's actually just her saying this. It's not that it's the truth. It could be something that she is saying just to get more fame.
It's not proven yet.
Because Whitebeard is such a legendary character. If you saw Game of Thrones, like many people like want themselves to be affiliated with the king.
Yes.
So it's like this. It
like
could
the
be.
bastards.
Yes, yes. No, the opposite of the bastards, because they don't want to be the bastards like Jon Snow.
I forgot.
Okay, so it's like if someone is related to the king, then he or she, like it's in this case it's she, then she will get some inheritance to the throne, right? But here it's just for street cred or something like very much fame. If people think that she is Whitebeard's lover, then probably she will get a lot of like fame and other things. So anyway, so the theory is that since Stussy is said to be Miss Buckingham Stussy, her full name is this, like she was cloned from actually Miss Buckingham, who was in the Rocks Pirates. Rocks Pirates with Whitebeard and Cairo and Big Mom.
Big Mom, yes.
So the theory is that the original Miss Buckingham had a relationship with Whitebeard, and then that old woman, Miss Buckingham, was cloned to be Stussy. So in that sense, Stussy can be said to be Whitebeard's wife or lover.
Oh, okay.
All right, but it's probably not a relationship, but a clone, right?
Okay.
Or it could be both. Miss Buckin was in a relationship, and then she was cloned, and Stussy came about. So here you see Kaku and Lucci. Lucci feels betrayed because like what Stussy did. This is a bitter pill to swallow. And then look at him. Lucci is going for the kill on Stussy, but Stussy is actually dodging him. How strong is she? Oh my gosh, I'm very surprised. Paper Art's heartbreak after image. So when you don't
and
understand,
also vampires are very fast at moving.
Really,
So,
I don't know this.
yes.
Okay.
I saw lots of vampire movies, so yes.
Yeah. Oh, I see. I see. So I didn't know that. So
They are
she
very
has
fast
those.
at moving.
So you will see when Robin has a transformation, she has black wings. So
Oh
she,
yes, like the
Stussy.
devil.
Yes,
She is
yes.
also a devil, so that's why.
But here actually she she has black wings, but in the after image she has white wings. Maybe it's because it's the after image.
Yes,
That's why.
like the shell. She's like a shell here.
So Lucas says stealth attacks are underrated in One Piece. Yes, for example, what happened with Izo? Don't spoil Sanjita, but Izo was had a lot of stealth attacks going on, and also with Guernica, right? Guernica and Izo. So when you don't understand, your first instinct is to go for the kill. So Stose is saying this to Lucci. My. So what's this? You're so wild. See how it's written here with a love emoji. Sea stone. Oh, she's using sea stone.
Why the love emoji here?
Because she's flirtatious. Her maybe personality is something like someone who flirts and
this
talks.
This is something new because I thought he's like full of himself.
No, not Lucci.
Oh,
Stussy is saying this.
oh,
Yes,
Stussy.
yes.
Okay, okay.
So Stussy was the queen of the pleasure district. So you know
Hmm.
her personality is like this,
Hmm.
and this also relates with Miss Buckin, maybe because maybe she seduced Whitebeard.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
And she is so beautiful, so that makes sense.
so what happened? Oh no, she's going to bite him. She did.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, chump, cuckoo, and look at Miss Hattori. So this owl is called Hattori.
Hmm.
Sorry for the coughing. Dadum. So I think this is his heartbeat, right? Cuckoo. I know how strong you boys are. Fighting
Hmm.
you fair and square would have been stupid. So
Oh.
she knows that she couldn't have beaten Luffy one on one, so she used a tactic, and that's what Elids was saying. No, that's what Lucas was saying. That stealth attacks are underrated in One Piece because Lucci wouldn't lose straight up versus
Hmm.
Stussy, but in this situation, he's losing. Kaku Hattori is still alive. Forgive me. So Brooke is here. Zoro is here. Just a moment. What is this? Why are the CP0 agents at each other's throats? And Zoro is like he's not happy. He's like he is thinking like why did she interfere? She wanted to beat Kaku himself. Something. So you are watching something like this with Queen and Perospero, right?
Hmm. Yes.
Friendly fire. Huh? This is Stussy. I put them both to sleep. Oh my
Oh.
gosh. That's fantastic news. So this is one of the Vegapunks
Mm-hmm.
satellites. I
Yes.
think
Yes.
it is. He is called Pythagoras. I think so. Stussy came through. York pulled it together. Yawn. Okay, so the way they are saying it, that means that they know that Stussy works with them. So it's
Mm-hmm.
probably the case
Okay.
that they actually called Stussy. And so you also don't know this, but they called someone mysterious
Hmm.
and said that if she or he helps them, then
Hmm.
it will be very easy for them to get rid of CP0.
Oh.
So probably it
Okay.
was Stussy that they were talking about.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, so next is so we see Usopp's group. Sorry. What's going on? Rob Lucci was beaten? No doubt he was taken by surprise. Her loyalty to me was kept secret even after she. Yes, so that's exactly what they were talking about because Stussy was here uh, in Egghead for 20 years, but her identity was kept secret.
Hmm.
Even after she spent 20 years as one of their agents, you had a mole in the intelligence branch. It wasn't our intention, but that's how it turned out.
Hmm.
So this is the main, you can say not the main, but one of the main. He's number one Vegapunk,
Hmm.
and the
Vagabond
old
stone.
Vegapunk is you can say the main body, and you can say the second most important Vegapunk is this one.
Oh.
He's called
Okay.
Shaka.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Doctor, unfortunately, my authority level is the same as Lucci's. Okay, so she cannot control the Seraphim because there are some authority levels. The highest authority is the five elders, the Gorosei. Next is Vegapunk. Next is, I think, Sentomaro. And then anyone with this authority chip. So
Hmm.
she also has an authority chip, I think. So I can't override his orders and stop the Seraphim. Oh no, so it's called actually Sephirim. I think it's a typo here. It should be Seraphim. It said in TCB scans. This website is the TCB
Okay.
scans. I think there's a typo here. So the Seraphim, whoever controls them, they
Hmm.
can turn the tide. So I think the last
Oh.
person who controlled them was was CP0, but she also has a similar power, but she can't override the
Oh.
former power.
Oh.
Only
Okay.
Sentomaru can do this. Only Vegapunk himself can do this. Only the Gorosei can do this. All right.
And also CP0.
But CP0, she is also the same level as CP0. So already
Oh.
CP0 told the Seraphim to attack the Straw Hats.
Oh.
So
So.
she cannot
Hmm.
like override that order.
Override that one. Okay.
This is Seraphim Boa. You've done plenty, Stussy. We're on our way. So these are the Vegapunk clones, and they can also override CP0's powers. I
Hmm.
mean, authority chips, because they are Vegapunk's clones.
Hmm.
So they have more power than authority chips.
Authority.
So Zoro and Brook are running. We need to stop those runs before they flatten the others, right? And this is it just me, or do those kids look familiar? Also, Brook doesn't know.
Oh.
So Brook has Brook seen Boa Hancock? No,
Yeah.
has
Yes.
she? Has he?
Yes.
Oh, one
He
time,
did.
one time, one
Yes.
time. So Sanji turned to stone when he saw him.
Yes. I remembered that scene.
Yeah. So here is Seraphim Kuma. I mean, his name is S Beard because S for Seraphim.
And
This is
that's
Jinbei.
Jimbei.
Yes, S
Yes.
Shark is Jinbei. I know, especially that one. Who? Which one? Mihawk. Oh, so Zoro is going after Mihawk. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. S Hawk.
They also have a like Mihawk Seraphim.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think
okay.
all of the Shichibukai is Seraphim.
Oh.
Foo-wee, they won't stop blowing holes in the lab. Though I suppose we can use those extra exits to get out faster. All right, and I'm out. So this is also one of the clones. She's called Lilith. So here is Mihawk. I think Zoro is going to counter him. Hey, Seraphim, listen. Oh my gosh. So okay, no, no, no. So they are actually giving orders to the Seraphim. Okay, so because they have more power than the authority chips.
Oh.
So Mihawk was in the midst of swinging his sword. See the sword, it's Yoru, the legendary. The oh no! Before she can give the order, or maybe even after she gave the order, Mihawk is still fighting her. Why? Zoro. Oh my gosh, Zoro is going to save. Zoro is clashing with Mihawk, with Seraphim Mihawk. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. This is endgame level fight, Zoro's final fight. Now that I've had a closer look, there actually is a spark of humanity in there, but still, okay, so he isn't exactly completely robotic, right? There is some personality, but very small. What the hell are you? That was a shock. Leave it to me. Seraphim. So Lilith couldn't order them. So maybe Pythagoras. No, this is not Pythagoras. This is, I think, one of the others. I can't remember the name right now. So this is S Shark. What is he doing? He can also shoot Kizarus lasers like
Oh.
the pacifista. Quit it.
So they are like hybrid.
Yes. So they also have Lunarian powers. You don't know Lunarian
No,
powers
I don't
yet.
know. No.
Yes, yes, but you will see. So they are like combinations. They have combinations of other powers as well.
Oh,
Stop.
okay.
Even they can even have some other devil fruits.
Oh,
For example,
like two or
Jinbei.
three?
No, one. I think as far
One.
as I know.
Another one.
At least, yeah.
Like the Blackbeard.
But for example, Jinbei, the original Jinbei doesn't have a fruit, but
Yes.
S Shark has a fruit.
Oh, okay.
And do you know what fruit that is? Senior Pinks. Sim
Oh
Sim.
no.
But it doesn't mean that he's dead. I won't spoil you if he is dead or not. Oh, your face. Stop fighting immediately. So another Vegapunk clone also gave the order to stop fighting. Edison. Okay, so I remember his name is Edison. The small one. Okay. So Edison is a scientist's name.
Yes, Thomas Alva Edison.
Oh yes. No, he can't be. Hmm. Who is this? Is this Sanji?
Yes.
Yes, it's Sanji. So Sanji and Zoro are going to fight. You're looking for this? That was close, Edison. So Edison just came. Oh, they finally listened. Why? Why did the Seraphim listen to Edison but not to Lilith? What's going on? I don't understand. Can someone tell me what these things are? Shaka, I've bound Lucci and Kaku with sea stone. So listen, look at them. The all powers. Oh my gosh. So this is Zoro, S Boa, S Snake, S Hawk, S Shark, S Bear. Much obliged, Stussy. We're leaving the island. You should come with us. Understood. Hey, you can't keep adding people. So they're already taking the other Vegapunks, and now they're also going to take Stussy. Hey, Bonnie, where'd you go? Well, Wang Hung, we can't leave without you. So Bonnie, is also here. Unfortunately, a truly unexpected development happened. Oh man, Dr. Vegapunk's main stellar body has vanished. What? Is this because of Bonnie? Oh, Sphinx. They're gonna show Marco. Maybe they're also going to show Weevil. So Sphinx is where like Marco lived after
Yes,
he disbanded
Whitebeard's
with the
hometown.
Whitebeards.
Yes.
Oh yes. It's also Whitebeard's
Whitebeard's
hometown.
hometown. Yes.
Not maybe hometown, but Whitebeard saved this island as far as I know. Or is it his hometown?
Yes, it was his hometown. In the backstory, like in
I
the
see.
backstory, they did like depicts that?
From what I remember, is that Whitebeard helped this island grow, but I'm not sure. It could be his hometown. But
Um.
also, Sphinx is very much related to Phoenix. Because
Hmm,
Sphinx,
hmm, hmm, hmm.
Sphinx is a like lion and bird hybrid.
Yes.
It's a mythical creature. Whitebeard's hometown. Okay, so it's
Hmm.
written here. Whitebeard's hometown, Marco. It was so scary. Not for me. I wasn't scared. So who is this? So is it a flashback? No, it's not. It's in the actual present. It was so scary. Not for me. I wasn't. So you're right. It is Whitebeard's hometown. There were Marines all over the place. I'm real sorry, kids. Yoi. So he always adds Yoi here to his words. I didn't mean to leave you in such a bad spot. So Marco is like the guardian of Sphinx Island now. It's not your fault, Marco. Those marine meanies were the worst. So who came? Oh, so do we know these marines? No, I don't think we know them. They're probably random. They said they were here for Whitebeard's treasure. They were just like pirates. If you play nice, you won't get hurt. Okay. This reminds me of um like Nami's village, Arlong
Yes,
Park.
Arlong.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, but it's not exactly that person, but he also has
Hmm.
whiskers, like his
Hmm.
face was like a beaver, right? I don't remember the name. Remember, this place isn't government affiliated. No legal rights here. So an act of defiance. Oh no, I could shoot you all one by one. They're even threatening kids. Oh no. Hey, Elite says Senior Ping better be okay.
Yes, they better be.
Yes, he's one of my favorite characters.
Mine too.
There's no treasure here. Stop pointing the gun at my little brother. Oh no. Hmm. Monsters. Okay, so they couldn't pay the government. So it's like Chada. They have to
Hmm.
pay some tribute money.
Yes.
So since they couldn't pay, so they are getting like manipulated. They're getting threatened just because of silly reasons.
Hmm.
Are you sure it's wise to act tough when Marco's not around? Oh no. So normally when Marco is here, he normally protects them. Hold it still. Yeah, stop it. Please stop this. Oh no. Even the old and the young. Granny. Oh no, they're really going to shoot? Granny. Oh, so that time
Uh,
Marco came, right? No, 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 it's Weevil. It
oh,
is Weevil. Oh my gosh. And how did they clone the.
Whitebeard's proclaimed son.
Yes. So he proclaims himself to be Whitebeard's son,
Hmm.
and he also
Hmm.
exactly looks like Whitebeard.
Yes, like the beard only.
Only the beard?
For me, yes.
Yes. The other features are not like you can say.
He's like a round ball.
Yes, Whitebeard wasn't so round.
Yes.
But maybe in his youth he was. No, no,
No,
no.
he was so manly.
Even in his youth, yes, we
Hmm.
saw some flashbacks.
Hmm.
Hands up, like, oh my gosh. So why did
His
Weevil?
chin was so big.
Whitebeards, yes.
Yes.
So why did Weevil protect the kids and the old? Stay away from Pappy's home. Oh, so that's why. So he
Happy
actually
song.
he actually has some emotions about his father, and he wants to
Ah,
protect them.
okay.
Captain Rattle. So it's almost spells like Raftel.
Hmm. Yes, you're right.
And Raftel is of course left tail.
Yes, laughter.
Edward. Weevil. He's so round. Oh my gosh. Warships were meant to hunt down the warlords. Now they're disbanded. Okay. We've lost all contact with the other squad. He got them all. What strength! He's a bona fide monster. Look at his eyes.
Hmm.
Back to the ship. We need to wait for backup. This Sphinx. An ex-warlord just showed up. It's Weevil requesting immediate assistance. Imagine if an admiral came. Oh my
Hmm.
gosh. But who would come? All the admirals are busy.
Hmm.
If that big guy hadn't shown up, the village would be toast. What I hear, I'm glad you're all safe here. Does Marco know that it's Weevil? I don't think so, because he's afraid of Weevil.
Hmm.
Or maybe he's not just showing, because look at here, look
Yes.
at
Hmm.
this
Hmm.
panel here. Maybe he
Hmm.
knows that it's Weevil,
Hmm.
but he's not showing
Hmm.
his worry, concern about it. That wasn't the end of it. Marco, who do you think they sent in after that call for backup? Oh no, an admiral? Oh
Oh
my gosh,
no.
Ryukugu. So you haven't seen Ryukugu yet. It's Green Bull, and he wasn't pulling any punches. Former member of the Rockspire, self-proclaimed scientist Miss Buckin. You see Buckingham Stussy.
Hmm.
So that is actually the original Stussy.
Oh, not the
Wow.
clone one.
Not the clone one. This is the
Oh.
present day Stussy. She's still alive.
Oh my god.
They've taken my sweet weevil away. So the theories are correct. The fan theories were saying
Yes.
that Miss Buckin and Miss Buckingham are the same. So Miss Buckin actually means Buckingham,
Okay.
and it's also a reference to Elizabeth and England,
Oh.
because Elizabeth
Oh.
lived for a long time, and she is
Hmm.
also living for a long time,
Okay.
and Buckingham Palace,
Mm-hmm.
So these are the two connections.
Okay.
They've taken my sweet weevil away. Give me back. Oh, so weevil actually lost to Green Bull. Okay, okay.
We have
So that's good.
comment.
Do you have a comment?
Yes.
Thanks for pointing it out. As a child, Whitebeard was round. Perhaps Weevil
Oh.
looked like Newgate as a child. So Newgate is Whitebeard's original name.
Yes, I know.
But as he got older, he stayed round instead of turning into Arnold Schwarzenegger. So Elliot, I don't actually remember child Whitebeard being round, but if that's the case, that's a really good point you made.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Arnold.
All right, uh, so Ryukugo and his men, probably he didn't come alone, but he defeated Weevil. That's good. That's some more ups for admirals, more feats for admirals. I love admirals. I think that admirals are very much disrespected, but I think that they are on the same level as Yonko.
Yonko, yes.
Are you also agree?
Yes, I agree.
They've taken my sweet weevil away. Get me my beloved son back. And while you're at it, fork over Newgate's inheritance too. So, okay, so here I was just talking about inheritance. Like in Game of Thrones, people wanted to be related to the king, because kings especially in the past,
Yes.
they slept with a lot of women.
Yes.
So a lot of prostitutes would actually say that no, I'm pregnant with your child,
Your child.
because
Yes.
in that if that was the case, then she could get some inheritance.
Yes.
Former member of the Rocks were self-proclaimed scientists. So she's not actually a scientist. Matt's resident freeloader. Oh, it's freeloader. Do you know what a freeloader means?
Yes.
Who doesn't actually contribute a lot, or maybe even anything
Yes.
significant, but
Yes.
gets all the
Privileges.
Yes, the credence. So her personality is like this. She won't do much, but she will say that no, I deserve this, I deserve that. So she is even wearing heels at this old age.
Oh,
Wow.
badass.
We will. Oh, she's crying. Oh no, Mama.
Oh.
This is cute, Sent to prison
But
for
she
protecting
used to be so wild. What happened to her? Oh my god.
age.
Okay, but
Oh, we
I
have a
don't know.
break next week. Oh no.
Oh, okay.
So we won't have our chapter next week. Sent to prison for protecting his father's village. Isn't this tragic? Don't you think our boy has a noble soul? Well, I appreciate you guys protecting this place at least, Yoi. So, so Marco is talking with Miss Buckin right now.
Okay.
Marco, I can hear it in your tone. You still doubt his Whitebeard's because Marco is, Whitebeard's right-hand man,
Yes.
and he doesn't want to believe that Whitebeard
yes.
slept with her.
Yes.
Because Whitebeard normally was very family oriented. He wouldn't just abandon Weevil,
Yes.
because he always wanted to be a father. So I don't think that Whitebeard knew about Weevil, even if he had Weevil with her.
Okay.
Because Whitebeard wouldn't just abandon. Well, I know someone who can prove it.
Maybe
Dr. Baker.
Stussy-
Oh,
Okay.
maybe Stussy?
Didn't let him know about Weevil.
But she's a freeloader, because it feels like she wants everyone to know that she is Whitebeard's lover, or at least she slept with him.
Maybe after his death.
It could be because when he was living, if she told him, then he maybe would not be happy, or maybe at that time he would be so angry that he would kill her or something. So that after his death, that's why maybe afterward she began claiming herself to be Whitebeard's lover, and that is also why we haven't seen her before Whitebeard died. right?
Yes.
We also haven't seen Weevil before Whitebeard died. It could be
Maybe they
something.
had like fight, couple fight.
Kizaru-san, oh my gosh, Kizaru, my favorite admiral. We've prepared snacks and tea for our guest. I'm sure you remember to test for poison, right? Of course, sir. I'll take it to him. Back to your post. Yes, sir. Kizaru. So, have you ever met Dr. Vegapunk before? Oh my gosh, it's one of the Gorosei.
Yeah.
Once a long time ago. So he met Vegapunk. So we don't know his name yet, but he's one of the five elder stars. I think what's happening now is truly such a shame. Oh, we get to see his name.
Authority.
The highest authority in the world, one of the five elders, Saint J.
Garcia.
Garcia Saturn.
Saturn.
So the five elder stars, that actually is literal.
Yes.
Like Saturn is one of the heavenly bodies, one of the planets. I think Saturn is the biggest. No, the biggest is Jupiter.
Yeah,
Jupiter.
Jupiter.
One of the big wigs. What is wigs? I think wigs is something like
Also, it
artificial.
like, seems like Satan.
What Saturn? Satan. Finally makes a move. So we get some chapter notes. In addition to referencing the planet/god, Saturn's name might refer to two unrelated musicians. Okay. Oh, so it's also related to the other name of this five elder star, Jerry J. Garcia. His name is very similar, and he bears a very visual resemblance to the character. So see his face and see this musician.
Okay.
There's also Russell Garcia, who wrote a song called "The Lost Souls of Saturn." So it's so relevant. Rattle is named after the honey badger. Okay, so honey badger is it's an animal.
Oh, animal.
Like the badger. So look at Saturn.
Yes.
Saturn's rings.
Rings.
And this is the honey badger.
Oh, like the one that it stings.
Really? Oh yeah.
Yes, they sting so much.
Music from Outer Space by Russ Garcia. What a chapter. I love this chapter.
Yes.
Let's skim through the chapter before ending, okay? So first we got to see the cover story, where I don't how is it related to the chapter. I don't think that it's directly related, but it has to do with GP flower. That's the most important thing about this cover page. And we also see Caesar as a kid. This is Queen. This is Caesar. So who is this? Who is the other one?
I think this is the Caesar because he has like
the horns.
Horns, yes, but he's not.
Hmm.
But then the hands.
Is it Judge? I think it's Judge, right?
I don't know.
Yes, it is, because we saw Judge in previous cover stories as well, but he looks different from here.
Okay.
So we start off the chapter by the immediate aftermath of Stus's betrayal, and then Lucis tries to kill her, but then she dodges, and then she actually incapacitates him by using sea stone. You see the sea stone? And then Zoro actually so I love that part when Zoro saved who did he save? He saved Lilith.
Yes.
From S-Hawk. Oh my gosh, we finally saw a clash between Mihawk and Zoro. Oh my gosh. And then what was the deal with the Seraphim not obeying Lilith? Do you think that Lilith is suspicious? Because I don't like Lilith. She is very she is the type of girl that I don't like. She's very bossy. She is very she's not she has a rough attitude.
Maybe they are rebelling.
But why? Because they are like robots. Or maybe you're right, because they have some personality.
Like Zoro was saying that there's still some humanity.
Yeah, yes. Because even after she said to stop, Seraphim listened. Still, she was struggling. Or maybe she wasn't able to finish her sentence. Even before this, she was attacked. What do you think?
Okay.
It could be something like this.
Yes.
Yes, because we don't get a clear order before actually Edison gives the order to stop fighting immediately, and then they stop. Right?
Yes.
Do you think Sanji and Zoro are going to team up? No, there are no enemies left now. They're pacified. They're pacified now. But then the old man wake up, that main body vanished. What do you think happened? A lot of things happened in this chapter. Wow, we will. And we saw Ryukugu. We didn't see Ryukugu, but we heard of Ryukugu. We got confirmation about Miss Bakken. We saw Kizaru. We saw the Elder Star. Oh my gosh, how.
And his like identity.
And
Who is
also
he? Like the name.
the name. And also there
And
will
it was
probably be many theories afterward.
and it is meaningful.
Yes, of course. And it's I really like that the five elder star is actually related to his name.
And also Stas's real identity, like and also the freeloader.
Freeloader, yes, it does fit her personality.
But I'm so disappointed, like what happened to her. She used to be so wild, so I get disappointed when I see character like this, that she that the one that used to be so fierce and now they are like so tamed, or like in they are in fear. So I hate that type of character.
Yes, because before she was I think her personality is still there, but now she is in a bad spot.
Maybe
She's
as she is
portrayed
a
in a bad
mother,
spot.
so yes, she has like emotions for her son. So
Well, emotions aren't bad, but I think the way that you are not liking it is because
yes,
she is not portrayed in a good way here, because she is
yeah.
portrayed as being weak, right?
And also, what's the glass?
Which glass?
Black glass. I
Oh,
hate it.
the sunglass.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I love this chapter. All right, guys. Oh, Rakib Hassan Khan. He's saying, bro, welcome back. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I think I'm going to close the stream. We're almost at 48
Oh my
minutes.
god.
We thought that we're going to be about 30 minutes.
Hmm.
Right? So, yeah, Sanjita, I'd like you to say something to end the stream. How did you like it? Your first live stream ever? You were very conflicted about appearing on YouTube, about appearing live in front of the camera. So, yeah, any
Yes.
final thoughts?
No, I don't like to be in front of camera. You know that. So.
But you enjoyed it today?
Yes, I guess I enjoyed it.
Not so much.
I don't know.
You're still so shy. All right, guys, thank you so much. That was me reading the chapter with my wife, with my lovely wife. All right, so thank you, everyone. We're closing the stream.